RZ Season 1 Episode 6. Spoilers ahead, watch out and take care.
The scene shows Sunny comes to meet Mansour, too, discussing the arrest of Bilal. They must quickly remove the trillions of those counterfeit money before being taken by the authorities. Sunny is willing to help him, but Mansour must give a 15% reward as he promised. Michael appointed a lawyer to handle the divorce lawsuit filed by his wife with full confidence. This lawyer convinces Michael that he will win the case out of court because Michael does not want this divorce in a safe house location. Michael's team shows to Bill some photos to find Sunny's identity, but they haven't managed to find it because their target is not in the database of criminals. And then Sheikh Ha showed the voice of a recording from his informant. They used code language for Bill to translate it. It's mean this mafia group could no longer use Bangladesh and Pakistan route to distribute the counterfeit money. Bill guessed they were going through Burma because it was best option. Michael surprised because the amount of counterfeit money reached 12,000 crore here for the first time. Sunny invited by Mega to have lunch together as a form of her gratitude for helping her find an apartment. When they were enjoying a lunch, suddenly Ananya appeared. Ananya is not ashamed to disturb their lunch. Ananya is jealous because Sunny can get a new girlfriend. But Mega and Sunny still enjoy confessing that they have been in a relationship for 2 months. It was proven when Mega deliberately fed Sunny to make Ananya more jealous. Back to Michael and his team, who are discussing a case of smuggling counterfeit money worth 12.000 crore. Mega calculated that if each denomination of counterfeit money of 2,000 rupees weighs 1 gram, then the total weight can reach 60 tons. The first step taken is to keep an eye on every incoming cargo from Burma and some other neighboring countries so that they do not miss the same strategy done by Sunny and his team, so that the counterfeit money could enter India through a route that the authorities would never have expected because Sunny had tapped Make his phone. So he knew every plan that would be carried out by the task force. Therefore, shipments through the Sri Lanka route would be cancelled by Sunny because the authorities had already sniffed out his plans. When Sunny and Mega were snacking, every message who enters Make his phone Sunny must have accepted it. Michael collected the phones of all his members because he began to get frustrated after his target always knew the plan of this task force as well as Sunny telling Sir if there is an undercover officer informant as his subordinate. The reason is every time Sunny will decide the plan of shipment, the officer could find out when checking Mango's mobile phone. The head of this task force had asked Mega who was Sunny. Mega replied, he is just a friend. Sunny doing a teleconference with Mansour after all his shipment route. Knowing by the officer, Mansour had a last way, which he called a Trojan horse. A truck was stopped by the border. Military on suspicion was carrying counterfeit money. When Michael checked it, it turned out that there were only some money that he found. Same reports received from other border areas, but counterfeit money was confiscated for only a few billions. Although this is considered the largest case disclosure in Indian history, in fact, Michael is very dissatisfied. Mega finally found the answer because all the counterfeit money that they confiscated is a Mansour's old stock as a distraction. And then Michael contacted Gala to requested that a press conference about the counterfeit money be postponed. But the Prime Minister refused it because he had planned this to increase popularity. Meanwhile, Mansour assigned Sunny and his team to carry out the Trojan horse plan, as Israel did to supply its weapons. Sunny and his team came to port buying a tanker ship that was obsolete and almost become the scrap iron broker in there. Told Sunny to find Captain Tall and a woman named Svetlana as his translator. After negotiations, they agreed that ship bought at a price $80,000. Arcel was confident a man named Jamal gave his money to buy the ship. Not only that, Sunny and Firaz must join the ship to ensure the 12.000 crore of that counterfeit money could enter India. Shortly, the ship started sailing from the Middle East to India. Only one problem for them, it is seasickness. After a few days sailing, Sunny got an information from Jamal that at the port, dozens of officials were preparing to wait for the arrival of his ship. Sunny quite surprised because he had to thought of another safe way and avoid being arrested. When Sunny asked the captain to return to Oman, it couldn't be done because of materials. Bring the ship, which is not enough, and this old ship will not be able to sail again. Here the captain had a good suggestion, but Sunny had to pay for a doubling. After Sunny agreed the captain would bring the ship to Mumbai, Sunny was again surprised because the port of Mumbai was very crowded and dangerous. Apparently all they did was sink 3 containers containing the counterfeit money near Mumbai in depth 12 meters. After that, they all left the ship. Indians who were vacationing on one of the beaches were surprised by the appearance of this huge ship. The news went viral because no other crew were found on the ship. Michael and his team came there to investigate. Meanwhile, Sonny and his team returned to the point. They sank the ship with GPS guidance that they had installed in the money container. Michael has to be disappointed because inside the ship was not found a single sheet. The counterfeit money, the container then taken to a storage warehouse in India. And here is Sonny and Firas, who are sitting on a pile of 120,000 core counterfeit money are shown.